Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tampa International Airport. My name is Ben Robbins. I'm the Vice President of Operations. As you can see behind me, we got a big team here. I'd like to welcome Kirk Skinner, the Federal Security Director, and the TSA team, and the rest of our Operations and Maintenance and Authority team. We're excited. This is the beginning of our Thanksgiving holiday period. And first, before I get into the Thanksgiving information, I want to give a big thank you and a well done to our federal partners, whether it's TSA, the Customs and Border Patrol, the FAA. The trying times of the government shutdown, we had minimal impacts here at Tampa International ourselves, and that's thanks to the support and the dedication and all the pouring of the community support for these federal partners. And it was a phenomenal effort, and I can't thank you all enough for everything to minimize the impact to our travelers here in the Tampa Bay region. So as we continue into our Thanksgiving holiday period, today begins that part. It's 12 days, runs through December 1st. We're expecting approximately 80,000 passengers a day, and with November 30th, our projected busiest day with 85,000 passengers. So we want to remind everybody that if you're flying domestically, arrive at least 2 hours prior, and if you're flying internationally, at least 3 hours prior. We can expect busier ticket lines at the ticket counters. We continue to work on multiple construction projects at the authority and across the airport, including our shuttle replacement program, where 3 of our air sides of our 4 have 1 shuttle running. In particular, our airside E, during those early morning hours, if you fly Delta, Frontier, or Air Canada, you can expect a little bit longer of a wait due to the volume of departures at that time. The roadsides and the curbs will be congested. We have a lot of families that are dropping off and picking up, so you can expect extended traffic in those areas. Again, come early. If you have loved ones you're picking up, please use the cell phone lot that we have just off the parkway prior to getting to the main terminal. Also, we have our blue express curbs and our red express curb that just opened up, so those are huge, valuable tools that you can use to pick up and drop off people if you're not checking bags. Parking will be tight. We expect to maximize our parking. It's a really good idea to reserve your parking. You can go on Tampa International's website and book that parking ahead of time. If you're returning a rental car, we encourage you to use a remote bag check that is at the rental car center, and then take our Sky Connect for about the 1.5 mile ride to the terminal. It's much easier without your bags, and that's free to the person to check the bag. It goes right to the airline. And then, speaking of the airline, if you have questions about timing and is your flight delayed or is it canceled, we encourage you to check directly with your airline. They will have the most up-to-date information. And with that, I'd like to introduce my partner in crime, our Federal Security Director, Kirk Skinner.
Thank you, Ben. Good morning, everybody. This has been a eventful period of time for us here at TSA. I brought some of our officers along today, as well as our Deputy Federal Security Director, Charles Miller, and the Assistant Federal Security Director for Screening, Dave Stewart. As I understand it, we started getting paychecks today, so I think everybody's happy about that. What I can say about the upcoming holiday season, Ben covered a lot of it. From our perspective, I just want to remind the travelers, check your bags carefully before you pack. Make sure it's entirely empty. We've had over 200 firearms come through this year, which is not good for the airport or for the passenger. The caution that you take when you're packing your bag will ensure that you know where your weapon is and it's not in your bags when you show up at the airport. So that's highly recommended. Also, I remind everyone that you can go to tsa.gov, and we have a section on there, Ask TSA. If you have questions about what's authorized to bring through the checkpoint, you can get an answer there, and you can get information about the screening process, as well as about pre-check. If you don't have it, I highly recommend it. It's very useful and it's very fast. I'd also remind everyone that our ticketing document checker, we now have Real ID. So if you have it, just ensure that you bring it with you. It expedites the process. If you don't have Real ID, we're able to reconcile that when you get to the checkpoint. The The traffic for us, and of course we're concerned with departures, we're expecting that starting the day before Thanksgiving, we'll probably start to see 40,000 plus numbers. And as Ben said, we expect those numbers to continue all the way through the Christmas season and New Year's. So it's going to be busy. And to that point, I do recommend that you come at least an hour and a half early. Our teams out on the checkpoints are very good. We typically have wait times of around 10 to 15 minutes, but during the holiday season it can get a little bit longer. And if there's any issues that we can't handle, then you could end up with 20-minute wait times. We very rarely ever see anything as close to 30. But you should be prepared. Come early. That way you can come through the checkpoint without any stress and know that you're going to make it to your gate on time and off to see your family and friends. I want to bring Dave Stewart up for just a second. Dave, you want to talk a little bit about the operation and some of the enhancements that we've got?
Oh, absolutely. So as was covered previously in the year, there's a few enhancements we've introduced this past year. Most notably is our computed tomography X-ray equipment, which is now on every checkpoint, which really enhances the customer or the passenger experience greatly. Many things can be left in your bag that previously had to be removed, as well as speeding up the process to a great degree. Of course, we still have our pre-check lanes. Oh, excuse me. We still have our pre-check lanes for those passengers who opt to go that route. Another enhancement that we've added earlier this year was our family lanes, which we have on every checkpoint as well, that allow families traveling with smaller children, 12 and under, to be able to experience a slightly less harried experience as they go through the checkpoint wait period. So we've done a number of things to speed up the process, enhance the passenger experience, and we hope that that will ease the burden during this holiday season.